Okay, welcome back to another video. I hope that the sounds works in this video because I actually shot a 10-minute video just now and this audio actually didn't work. So fingers crossed for this thing. So, how did I manage to lose 10 kilograms within 5 to 6 weeks of also traveling and having vacation like a holiday? Most people gain weight during their holiday, but I managed to lose 10 kilograms. I managed it in three ways, I would say. Number one was a sort of different way of fasting that I managed to do. Number two was walking and drinking, but in a different sort of way, not how most people would do it. And number three would be refraining from refraining from certain sauces and another weakness of mine. By the way, sorry for the burping. I have to drink a lot of cola because I had food poisoning. So that's why if I burp, my apologies for it. The number one reason how, this is the main one, how I lost the weight. I did a fasting where I would only eat a breakfast. So, for example, 2 croissants with pistachio, and I used the pistachio in order to have the sugar to be more energized. And then I would only have an evening meal, and that would be one evening meal. And then sometimes during the day I would eat some small pudding of 25 grams of protein, and that was it. But people ask me, how do you hit your target of the right amount of protein? Because you have to have the double amount of protein of your body weight in order to gain strength or become stronger. Well, for me, I personally find that that's not the case, because within those weeks that I was constantly training and I only had one meal a day, so one big meal and some small puddings during the day and then the breakfast, I still managed to gain a lot of strength, lose fat, and still maintain the same amount of muscles that I had underneath the fat. And I think that is because the human body is quite insane with what it can do. It can grab that fat and still manage to feed the muscles based on the low amount of protein that you get into your body. I don't know if it will work on the long term, if it will have you maintain your weight, your muscles. But on the short term, in order to lose weight quickly within 5 to 6 weeks, I would say it's a great way in order to lose weight. Because as you can see, most of the fat, even people saw my face, when I came back, they said I lost weight in my face. I did that by just only 5 to 6 weeks of sort of fasting. And I also noticed that back in the day when I started out with training, I used to do this as well, but without thinking about it. I would have a toasty in the morning. I would go training the afternoon. I would play basketball, walk around, run a lot, have some a small Turkish pizza, and then only have one evening meal. But I would still gain muscle and strength. So I think it's not necessary to have that amount of protein constantly pumped into your body, to have to double it. Of course, if you want to be the biggest person ever, sure. But if you just want to get results in calisthenics, it's not necessary to constantly hit that protein mark. I also read some studies where it said you have to only have 1.2% of the body weight that you have in protein. So with one good meal and breakfast and the pudding, I would say you already hit the protein mark that you want to have. Plus, you should also consider that the actual weight of your body that needs protein is the one that is muscle, not the added fat. So if you weigh 70 kilograms and maybe your actual weight is 60 because of the fat, you only need the amount of protein of that 60. So maybe if you would double it, if you do want to go for the standard double times of the protein from your body weight, it will be 120 instead of 140 when the 70 kilograms added plus the 10 kilograms of fat. The second way in which, or the second way how I lost a lot of weight was walking a lot. I didn't use any means of transportation like a tram, a bus, or a bike. I would constantly walk kilometers up the hill, down the hill. In Poland, you have so many hills, stairs, etc. I would constantly walk every single day to the gym, like to the calisthenics park, back home, walk through the city, and like I made so many kilometers. Even Caesar lost weight when we walked so much. And during the walking, I would constantly drink a lot of water. That trick helps me quite a lot whenever I go on vacation. I still manage to lose weight on vacation even though I eat so much crap by just walking so much and drinking like while walking as well. And the third way in how I lost weight, because I would almost always eat outside, by the way. The evening meal was always something that I didn't prepare. It would be like a vegetarian burger with like some fries and a salad next to it. Something like that. Of course, it's not that healthy, but it worked, it worked. Another great way to lose the weight is stay away from sauces and cheese. Have you ever tried to grab a garlic sauce and look at the backside of the garlic sauce and see how much percentage fat is in sauces? Trust me, you will refrain, throw every sauce out of your like fridge once you see the actual amount of fat that is in sauces. The only two sauces that you can use without like adding so much fat to your body, I would say, is ketchup and curry. Those two, I don't know like if curry as well, but I know for sure about ketchup. They have so low like fat percentage that it doesn't matter if you take those. So the three ways how I lost weight is: number one, fasting in a sort of way. Number two, walking a lot, but not on just flat pavement. Go to a forest, try to walk like a lot of kilometers, and don't walk slow. Like try to walk faster. Of course, you can walk slowly if you want to lose weight as well, but then you have to like walk longer distance. Look at those old Chinese people that you always see in forest, like a park, etc. You see them walking very slowly, like, but they are always very slim and very healthy and old. So there is something with walking, you gotta do it. Start walking. Don't use your bike for everything, or the transportation such as buses and trams. And number three is the sauces and cheese. Like those are silent killers. They destroy your body while you not know it. I have like 16 bottles of sauces, and I used to like eat like 4 sauces per like meal, mix them all up, but now I'm trying to like refrain from them. I can do it, but whenever I have trained enough, when I've burned or I need to burn it afterwards enough. So those are the 3 main things how I lost weight. I will show you in the next video how I actually gained these 10 kilograms within a couple of months of me bulking in my sort of way. And let's say I just did it my way, not the regular type of bulk. I'll see you guys in the next video.